It's the trophy for the Sam Adams Mesa Distributing Cup. In lane 1, University of California, Davis. St. Mary's College is in lane 2. University of San Diego in 3. Drexel in 4. UC Santa Barbara in 5. Orange Coast College in 6. And the University of Pacific in lane 7. First 2 to qualify.
Lane 5 back 1 foot. Lane 3 back 4 inches. Lane 2 back 4 inches. Lane 1 back 3 inches. 7 out 6 inches. Lane 3 back 2 inches. Lane 7 out 2 inches.
Getting ready for the start of the Women's Cal Cup. Heat A reminder that an hour after the A race is finished, you may purchase a DVD of that particular race at our DVD and video sales stands. First qualifying heat, 7 crews going. Fair amount of experience so far this season for Orange Coast College, UC Santa Barbara, Drexel, and University of San Diego.
This is UC Davis women first competitive season as a Division I rowing program. They won the Women's Cal Cup last year, so we're looking for them to be solid here. We're underway.
And an even start, but Drexel are a non-starter in lane 4. Drexel are a non-starter in lane 4. UC Davis have powered off to start and taken a lead of about a canvas over University of San Diego. As they go through the 100-meter mark, it's the crews in lanes 1, 2, and 3, Davis, St. Mary's, and UC San Diego, who have taken out a slight lead. Lane 5, UC Santa Barbara are trying to peg them back at the moment, but Orange Coast and the University of Pacific have lost about half a length in the first 250 meters. Very solid rowing at the moment, very smooth rowing coming from UC Davis in lane 1. University of San Diego in lane 3 are also pressing out there. They now, both those crews, lane 1 and 3, Davis and University of San Diego, have pushed out to about a 2-rower lead, a 2-seat lead on St. Mary's in lane 2. At this stage, the UC Santa Barbara, Orange Coast, and the University of Pacific are starting to trail slightly, although Santa Barbara are closer to the front 3 than the other 2. As we go through the 500, it's neck and neck between the University of San Diego and UC Davis, about half a length back to St. Mary's, with about 3/4 of a length back to UC Santa Barbara, and a length and a half back to Orange Coast and the University of Pacific in 4th and 5th place, 5th and 6th place.
We originally had 7 crews take off here, but we have a report from the start line that Drexel, for whatever reason, did not get off and get going. A look at University of San Diego, currently reported to be in 2nd position, and inside of them that would be St. Mary's in about 3rd. A good steady row. The call from 500 meters was Davis 1, University of San Diego 2, St. Mary's 3, followed by Santa Barbara, Orange Coast College, and Pacific. Drexel did not get underway in this particular boat.
Good shot there of the UC Davis women's crew. Coming up on 1,000 meters. Race just now about half over for these women. Very competitive field here for the Sam Adams Mesa Distributing Cup. There are 21 entries in 3 heats. First 2 to qualify.
looks like our early start is continuing to hold true here, as reportedly UC Davis got off to an excellent start. They were challenged initially by St. Mary's in lane 2 and USD in lane 3. USD has moved up to that second spot with St. Mary's 3. Santa Barbara out there in lane 5, remembering that Drexel coming out of lane 4 did not answer the bell. And then on the outside with Orange Coast College and University of Pacific. Pacific has the least experience so far this season, as does UC Davis, but they are certainly not showing any cobwebs here, as in their first start of the season, they are on the early lead. Davis along the shoreline being challenged by University of San Diego out in lane 3, and then St. Mary's, but St. Mary's is being shadowed out in lane 5 by UC Santa Barbara, and then we're going to trail out to Orange Coast College in lane 6, and all the way to the outside, UOP in lane 7. Lane 4 is vacant on this run.
With 7:50 to go, these ladies are starting to feel a little bit of pain. The winds are shifting a bit on the course. We've had mostly a tailwind this morning, but now a little bit of a cross tail.
Got the same strength going for UC Davis along the shoreline, rowing comfortably, but they're being challenged in the middle of the field by the University of San Diego. San Diego in the center of the course right now in lane 3, remembering one near the shoreline, currently held by Davis, and currently they are on the lead, but they're being challenged by University of San Diego. St. Mary's in the early hunt has fallen back open water, and then on the outside UC Santa Barbara, who made a challenge at about 750 meters, has fallen back, and then we have open water to Orange Coast College and UOP. Davis on the shore in the lead. University of San Diego continuing to challenge, and it looks like they may be up there. San Diego in the middle of the course. UC Davis on the shoreline, remembering the first two are going to be moving forward. They are currently unbothered by St. Mary's and Santa Barbara, with Orange Coast College and Pacific on the outside. We have a boat race. Davis, San Diego. They are right on each other. Davis on the shoreline. San Diego in lane 3. And it's still Davis hanging on. Davis moving forward along the shoreline. It appears they have about a 4-seat, 5-seat lead. San Diego made a challenge and has fallen back a little bit. Then we have open water to St. Mary's, Santa Barbara, Orange Coast College far back, and University of Pacific. This is Davis, apparently will hang on. Davis along the shoreline. San Diego made a run at him, but Davis fought him off, and those will be the two moving forward. Open water back to St. Mary's, then to Santa Barbara yet to finish, as well as Orange Coast and University of Pacific.
UC Davis putting on an impressive display at the finish, but hopefully they save something for tomorrow. This crew did pretty well last year. They were the winners of the Women's Cal Cup, so I don't think they wanted to yield anything to University of San Diego. Plus, they also get a more favorable lane assignment for tomorrow. So if you notice, the rest of the field was more than 2 lanes of open water behind. So qualifying looks like UC Davis and University of San Diego.